I don't really know what to say or why I'm really even doing this, honestly. But, hello, my name's Angeli, and I have this random itch on my ankle all of a sudden. I was having a really hard day. When you're in that depth of like the pain and you don't want to do it anymore and you're so sick of this and you hate it so much. It's like I get to a point that I'm like, fine, if I have to be here and if I have to do this, then people that go through it too need to know that they're not alone. And so anyways, that's kind of what happened today and then why I'm here right now. But it's been 10 months since my mom passed away. And grief is no joke. As you know, if you've been through it, it is so hard. It's so complex. Everyone's situation is different, and I don't know, yeah, it's like also different. But and that just makes it so complex. Like every little piece of it is so complex. It's like not one thing. It's not a few things. It's just like everything is in commotion, is not simple anymore. It almost like it just, I don't know, it's just so complex. Grief is freaking hard. It is so painful. I'm staring at my little, I'm like, how do I, let me peep my cute mom for a second, okay? She's so cute. Man, it is so hard. I'm putting this picture back up because she's so cute. But anyways, it is so hard. Way harder than I even thought. Man, I would just say, listen to the people that have gone through it. I remember thinking certain things like, no, like people say this, but I think I got it, or I think it'll actually do this for me, or whatever. Wrong. I was always wrong. It's like, man, yeah, I know nothing. Anyways, what I'm saying is that it's so complex. It has affected me so much. It's like I feel like it doesn't just come, like grief just doesn't come in sadness. It's like anxiety, like insecurities, my self-esteem. Is that right? Self-esteem or self-worth? I need to look up the definition between those pennies. That whole thing has like been flushed down the drain. It's like I don't even care. I remember thinking at a moment that if she wasn't going to be here, I would be able to do it. Like I remember thinking at a time, like, okay, I'll be able to do it. Thinking I could actually do it. And then it hit me like none other. It's like I knew it was gonna be so hard. Cause that's all you know. You can just imagine it being so hard. And you know you love that person and you want them in your life and stuff, but then it comes. And it's like way, in my experience, way harder. I could have never imagined. I mean, it makes sense. It's less hard, but you just don't, like, it comes with so many other things. And in my case, it's just like all these things I didn't struggle with before. It's just like, now I have all those things that I struggle with and come with it, like anxiety and insecurities and loving myself and insane stress and fear and all this stuff like that I really feel like I had a good grip on. Like I was pretty, I didn't let life get too a hold of me, it seemed. I don't know. And I felt like I had a pretty good handle on myself, and anyways, but it's just like took over, and it's like I have felt like I've definitely like lost myself in it too. And I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. So it's like you're grieving this person, and then you lose yourself in it, and it's just like it feels like a whole different reality that you're living in, and you can't grasp anything. You can't grasp anything, and you just feel so numb. Like you feel all the emotions so deep, and then you feel so numb, and you feel the emotion so deep, and then you just feel numb, and it's like, I don't know, you're shorter, like you can't handle as much, you just all these things that just like that like didn't bother you before, or just like everything in you is just like shifted and like messed around in a mess, I feel like, in here in your body. And it's like just so disorganized. It's like you try to put it together and then it just gets knocked down again. It just feels like you don't even know who you are. You're just like in this body, but you don't feel like yourself, and you just want to, and you want them back so freaking bad. I literally, and you don't even know how to go forward because you can't imagine life without them, but you have to do it. And then life moves forward, and you have to go on, and you have to do things, and you have to pay the bills, and you have to not let yourself rot. And it's so hard. And I wish people that have gone through it have given me advice to give myself grace. And I really feel like, well, I don't know, it's a struggle. Because you know who you were before, and you're like mad at yourself that you can't be normal, or that you can't just like figure your crap out already, or whatever. So it's very, very hard to give yourself grace. But that has been the best advice anyone's given me. And so I really did try to listen to them, because I'm like, they know more than me. They've been through it. So why would I act like I know, you know? Anyway, so I try to give myself grace, but I could have done way better, obviously, because I mean, I was not okay. And it's like my brain was like already beat up, but then it's like I just beat it up more and more, because it's really hard. It's really hard. And you get on yourself, and you're so hard on yourself. Even though I did feel like I still gave myself so much grace, I didn't fully give myself grace. And I look back and I'm like, I mean, after a month, I would say like I was on myself of like, okay, like I need to get myself under control. I need to like, and I had responsibilities that I was working on, and that was like distracting me, and it's so complex. And one thing that is so real losing someone is brain fog. Oh my word, it's like my brain is so fogged up, and it's really hard to think on the spot. So this is not good. It's really hard to think on the spot. After like a month, I was really trying to be like, okay, I want to get my life back together. I need to like I don't know. It was after a month I felt like I was on myself of just like this whole time, this whole past 10 months, I've been very like, okay, I need to like get a hold of this. Like I'll feel it if I feel it, but I kept putting pressure on myself to get a hold of myself. And after like a month, I felt that, and I felt like so much, I just put so much pressure on myself. It's because everyone else moves on. Like, you know what I mean? Like life is normal. Life has to continue on. You have to make decisions still. It's like all this stuff, and I would put this pressure on myself that I should just get a hold of myself already. And I think I was just saying, like, you compare yourself, but you don't mean to, but you just, I don't know, you just feel so alone and isolated, but you're like, okay, I gotta get back on track. Like, and I think people would tend to ask certain questions. They don't mean anything bad, but it's just like, okay, it seems like I should be good already now, right? When if people just knew that this is a huge struggle and it's like nothing, then it's like, maybe people wouldn't ask those questions because they realize it like makes you feel a little pressure or whatever, but it's not on them. It's just like, and then you take that and you put this pressure on yourself, and anyways, it's so hard, but it's just so ridiculous because I'm like, oh my goodness, I was putting pressure on myself. Like, this is a huge life-changing thing, and I think maybe just people don't talk about it as much, or I don't even know. I mean, I get why people don't talk about it because they don't want to seem like this sad sap crying out for help, or like, I don't know. I totally felt that. So I get why people don't talk about it. I don't really know. And it's like when you feel like you're doing better, then you don't want to like talk about it, the heart of it, because it's so painful. You don't want to go back to that spot. But anyways, you just feel so alone. But it's like a huge life-changing thing, and I wish I gave myself more grace. I would just beat myself up so badly when I wish I gave myself more grace and just realized that this time is for grief, and there's no like needing to rush it or needing to get better. I wish I just like let myself know that it's okay, that I don't have to try to get better. Like, take this year, the first year, and just feel it and process it without putting that pressure on you to get better. Like, I wish I didn't do that, but I say that, but I'm still so bad at it. But I just really do feel like the best advice is to give yourself grace, and you don't have to try to get better. Just feel it and hold on, and let those around you, this is very hard, take care of you. That's a very hard one, but I'm not good at that. But so I don't know what advising it if I don't even take it. That's a really hard one for me. But if people, let me tell you this is what I'll tell you. If people want to take care of you and if they want to take care of you, don't fight on that and let them take care of you. I would say maybe that's what I would say. You cannot do it alone, and it's so complex. Grief has put me in such a vulnerable spot. And it's so scary, and just all this thing, like vulnerability is really hard, and you just feel so vulnerable, and you feel so fragile, and well, honestly, you feel broken. Like, I totally felt broken, but I do feel like I'm at the point where I'm not totally smashed on the ground. I feel like I'm, have pieces in me again. So that's really nice. But then I have days like this where I'm like, no, I can't do it. I'm like, feel so broken again. So, but I do realistically know in my head, like, I'm not. But for the first several months I completely was. I felt totally shattered, but so like I'm glad that I obviously am not in that spot. I'm so glad. It was so horrible. And so I'm grateful that I'm at this spot now where I can be happy within myself. And I'm finding myself again. But it's just still so hard. It's so hard to ask for help. I don't know, I have this thing that's really hard for me to, I never want to feel like a burden or an inconvenience or, you know, any of that, but also I'm trying to let people love me and let people whatever. Anyways, and so then when something like this happens to you and you're in such a vulnerable state, it's even more hard to ask for help. But then I know, because from what I've read and stuff, like you need to ask for help and you need to reach out. Like, people can't read your mind, you know what I mean? You need to, if something can help you, like, you know, then like reach out for help. I don't know. Anyways, but it's already hard too. And then I had a situation where I did, and then it wasn't received well. And that added like so much. So much. Just hurt and hard. Just heaviness to what I already was going through, and so that didn't help. And so it's hard for me to say like reach out to people, but because, and then it's like now I just even more like don't, just because I don't know, it's just really hard, obviously. When trust is broken, to like reach out, like to trust in, you just don't want to. You're way more guarded after that, and I don't want it because I know like I don't want just a wall to be up and like for me not to like trust anyone again because it's something like I don't want that, obviously, but it's just super hard when you're in such a vulnerable state. Things just sting a ton because you're just so vulnerable. You're just so, I don't know, it's like you're just open, you're just bare. And so anything, instead of having kind of like control and then something hits, it's like, oh, it doesn't bug me, but you're just so open and broken that it's just like anything kind of like just stings more and just hurts more. And so you can't handle that. So I don't even know, like, I know people say to reach out, but like I also know how hard it is to reach out. I would say reach out to those that have gone through it, or that are constantly voicing to you that they want to help you, or that people that want to like love you and want to be there for you. If they're saying that, let them. And if they're not saying that, maybe just reach out to the people who have gone through it, because they know. I just want people to know that they're not alone in their grief, and that there are a lot of people that go through this a lot, and it's very real and very complex, and they see you and they understand all those feelings, and it is no joke. It is no joke. Just know that you're not alone, and it is so real. And if you're going through it, I'm so sorry. It sucks so bad. I hate it. I hate it with everything in me. I hate it for you. I hate it for anyone that has to go through it. It makes me mad. It makes me sad. It's so not fair. And there's nothing good about it, truthfully. we all know we'd way rather have our people here on earth with us. So I see you. Keep holding on. I hope this helped someone. I want to make more videos about it, but I don't know. My brain is truly so fogged up. It's like, so it's not easy, and it's so complex that you don't even know what to even touch and where to go from what piece. But anyways, I'll put a little goodbye from my cute mom again. I'm like, she's so cute. Look at her. I love her so much. And I see you guys. Hang in there and know you're not alone again. Please, please, please. And